Guys having a like watching. How you doing? Yeah. See that name? Love Queen. The chat. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
what's happening?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Oh, always good. I wake up in the morning, I'm good, you know? So it's a great day. I'm on here just like,
I know that's how I'm feeling. I took a nice little walk this morning. It's beautiful outside. Where are you at right now?
I am in Indiana.
Indiana. Nice.
Yes. You in Philly?
Yeah, I'm in Philly.
Just want to, you never know. You never know. You know,
No, I know.
you could be anywhere right now. Like, I be want to be
Yeah.
in a bubble, but, But okay, hey, you guys. This is Love Queen. Let's chat. I am here with Sensay, the musician slash band. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, everybody? It's my first interview ever.
Oh,
So thank you. No, I appreciate it so much, and I've been taking a little break because I'm finishing up grad school, all that kind of stuff. So I'm ready to get back at it. I have a lot of music on the way, and I'm pumped to talk about whatever.
yes, grad school. That is, not saying like that, but I heard that like out of everything, that is wonderful. Like, congratulations to going to school and doing your thing besides just music and everything else. Like, that's what's up. Some people don't, when you get into the industry and different things, sometimes they be like, the people is about is this, and they never know sometimes how smart people are.
Right.
I'm just saying, they don't know.
Thank you.
Always trying to shine that light on somebody when they're in school. And not necessarily, not saying that you're not smart even if you don't go to school. So I don't want people to be thinking you're dumb if you don't go to school, but it is a light when you do go, and do it.
It's just something I was lucky enough to get a chance to do. During the pandemic, I had a lot of time, and that's kind of like where I found the time to really start releasing music. But it gave me the time to go back to school and get my master's degree also. So education is important. You got to learn every day.
Yes, because like once they always say, when you lose it, you can lose it. You don't use it, you can lose it. I mean, that's true. Because some stuff, if you're not doing it out constantly, it's like, wait a minute, how do I do that again? Wait a minute, hold on. What was
Yeah.
And that's true, because I can tell you that for real. Like, I have had moments, yes. So, what got you into being a musician?
Yeah. So growing up, I was always listening to music. My dad was always playing like really cool music in the car. Early on, I was listening to a lot of stuff like rock music, like listening to Rush in the car, or Led Zeppelin, things like that. And then even things like Beck, or like Beastie Boys, or Tribe Called Quest, things like that. And yeah, when I was 11, my friends and I were in my basement, and we just were kind of like messing around. We were like freestyling. We were horrible. But the energy was there, it was just
That's what it's about, the energy.
Yeah, I was like 11 years old. It was super fun. And I fell in love with making stupid videos with my friends and recording like little songs on like my parents' desktop computer. I didn't have a microphone or anything, but I had I started with no microphone, and I was just recording up like against my computer, like, yeah, what's going on? Like you'd hear like the metronome like in the songs, like it was hilarious. And I was lucky. I had a very supportive family, and like even my friends and my friends' parents, like even at like 12, they were like, this is really good. Like you should like try to make more of this kind of stuff. And eventually I upgraded my microphone situation.
Okay.
To a Rock Band microphone, the video game. So like, the video game where they have like the guitar and the microphone where you plug it into like your PlayStation or something.
Yeah.
It was a USB, so I figured, might as well plug it into my computer and try it out. And I used that for like the longest time and just practiced. And but that's really how I started. When I was super young, I never really took it that seriously until probably when I was in college. But I was always rapping and freestyling in middle school and high school, even when people thought it was like a little bit corny or whatever. But my friends really always pushed me to, keep doing it. And I got to a point where I was freestyling at like parties at Rutgers with my friend Joe. He's a really good rapper too. He hasn't released music or anything, but it was like my first taste of almost like performing. I'd always rap with my friends, but it was like the first taste of me feeling the energy in a room of a lot of people.
Wow.
And like, wow, I want that feeling all the time. So
exciting, right?
yeah, it is really exciting. And then in college, I lived with two roommates, and I kind of like introduced them to a lot of the rap that I was into and other music that I was into. And I would say every day I was just writing and recording and either making a fool of myself or finding something that sounds awesome to a point where I really was like practiced. And it's crazy because at this point, I guess I've been rapping for like almost 15 years, which is like nuts.
Wow.
But yeah, that's kind of how I got my start. And there's a lot of musical influences, and my friends and my family were there helping me the whole way. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Okay, so you will say that the person that inspired you would be your dad, or who would you say?
Yeah, well, I would say early on, my dad was a huge influence on what I was listening to. Like I said, like I was listening to like Beck or Rush or Led Zeppelin or Beastie Boys or like anything down to like Louis Prima, like from like way back, like that, like my grandpa would listen to or something. Like I was listening to everything, and I think him introducing me to so much music, I don't know if he was doing it on purpose, but it really gave me kind of like a well-rounded perspective at a young age, I think, and allowed me to branch off when I became old enough to really understand how to use a computer.
I mean, it is good to have different genre of music because I grew up around it as well, and I was grateful for it because I love rap, hip hop, all of it, and it's like I love country, jazz, classic, rock, like everything. Like people will look at me and be like, "You like?" I'm like, "Yes." I would sit there. I don't even care if I know it. It's the beat for me. Like majority, like the way if it sounds good, if I can rock to it, if it has some feeling, I'd be like,
Feeling.
So that's what's up. So what kind of how would you categorize yourself? Like what kind of like are you, because musician band, also rap, and then like whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm just trying to be true to like myself in musical form. I guess like if you could categorize me in a genre, I guess it would kind of be like rap, alternative, something. There's always like a new name.
Too?
What's up?
Do you sing too?
Yeah, I'm not like Frank Ocean, but I dabble.
Ain't no wrong.
I sprinkle in some singing here and there. A lot of my stuff that I'll be releasing soon, I sing a little bit, but I would say a lot of like, mostly I'm just, rapping and figuring out new sounds to make. Like, I think learning how to evolve sonically right now is like my main focus. And then of course, like all the music videos that I've made in the past, I've had people come and like help me film, like my friends or my sister especially. She went to Tisch at NYU, which is in art school where she studied photography, so she has like a really good eye for videography and that kind of stuff too. But my videos so far are all edited by me and directed by me. So I think like if I were to do if I'm doing two things right now, it's like really trying to stay as true to my sound is in my head. So like I guess that, and also like getting better at like my visuals and just continuing to write and all that kind of fun stuff. But actually I have a new music video and song coming out pretty soon, and it's the first video that I really have no say on. I like gave some notes here and there, but it was really all my sister Erica and her roommate Sensay. They're trying to like build up their portfolio, so I said, "Run with it. Show me what you got."
Like, how did that feel to like have no say and just let somebody else, like hands is free, like everybody can, like you didn't have to do anything at all? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I didn't have to do anything at all with the video. Just like see like rough versions of it and give my perspective on like what might need to be added or whatever. But I would say that if you asked me a couple years ago how that would be, it would be really, really hard for me. And I kind of like learned through collaboration with my friends or with other people that, you know, not everything that's executed has to be your own vision. And sometimes when you when you listen to other people, sometimes the best stuff comes out. And I, you know, I would try to make songs with like my friend Joe and when we were growing up, and even with some other people. Like I work with this dude Air Baby and this other dude Stax Kennedy. They're both Philly guys. I started rapping with them in college a little bit, and you know, I feel like I can be opinionated when it comes to music sometimes and the creative process, but you know, through collaboration, I've become a lot more comfortable with saying, you know, if you take this and run with it, your vision could be even better than mine. If this is what you're comfortable with, I want to let you shine in the way that you want to.
Hey, I like that. Yes.
Yeah, and it's really great. Like I felt I trust my sister and her roommate, and you know what? It came out fantastic, and I'm so excited to show everybody.
We can't wait to see it. Look,
Yeah.
the people can't wait. Yes, because like you like. I have so many questions, like, and some you might ask, and I might still ask you again, just to, you know, it might come out differently or something or whatever. But do
Sure.
you play by ear, or do you know how to write music, or do you play by the feel of music?
That's a really good question. I think my style changes all the time. I think like there are some days where I'm like in the shower and I'm like and I'm like, oh my god, and I gotta like, you know, like record like my voice in like a memo or something, like shower memo, like what like something like that, or like laying in my bed and I'm like, oh, like I think of something like, oh, that line's sick, and I'll write it down. Or I'll be on like the SEPTA, which is like the train here, like just going to the city, and I'll be like, oh, like I thought of like something for a verse, and I build on it. But a lot of what I've been doing recently is just, you know, during like either the instrumental creating process, or if I'm working with a producer, I'm writing like as I'm listening to it, because I get that feeling immediately, like, oh, okay. Like, have you ever seen that video of Jay-Z when he hears the "Dirt Off Your Shoulder" beat from Timbaland when he plays it the first time?
I know the song, but I don't know if I like all of the videos. I don't know if I remember, or if I and I'm not gonna sit here and just say yeah, because but
So like Timbaland is like playing, like going through some beats, and Jay-Z's just like this, like, okay. And then he plays like the "Dirt Off Your Shoulder" beat. It's like, and he's like,
dirt off.
like he backs up. He's like nodding his head, and that's, you know, when things like that happen, I just know I need to write something. So it's like,
I know, I know the aha moments of writing because like I write poetry. So
yeah,
when you in that moment, before you forget it, I have to write it down. Like
100%.
quick and like and keep going. And I'll be like, please don't nobody interrupt me right quick. Let me just finish because it's like when it's flowing. Like
Yeah, totally. You have to write it down immediately because I've been in this space before where it's like, oh, I'll just remember that when I'm gonna write it down. No, I won't. I won't remember that. Are you kidding me? I have hard time.
it won't be the exact same way that you was thinking of it right then and there. It might be some pieces that be there, and then it's like I had a good part in there, and then like, wait a minute, where did that part go?
Yeah, I have a hard time sometimes remembering what I had for breakfast. You think I'm gonna remember like some line I thought of 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's true. I can say that as well sometimes, and you know I understand because I have 2 kids, and I'm like a chicken with my head cut off sometimes, and I'll be like, okay, hold on, and sometimes I'll be like, how old am I? That's me. Okay. So now my next question would be, who would you most like to collaborate with? Like, I know you said something about with your band and stuff like that, like outside, like another celebrity, like that's, you know.
Another celebrity. I mean, I have a few. I mean, if I could put like together like some dream collaborations, like right now, I think I would like to work with people like Denzel Curry. I think Denzel Curry is sick. He just released an album today. I love it. Um, there are other, like a little bit older, like Mos Def, Yasin Bey, um, Andre 3000. I know he's like borderline retired from rapping, but I
Okay.
would.
That's who you like to collaborate with. It doesn't matter where they at, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah, and then
like, let's go.
yeah, and then like obviously like people like Pharrell or Kevin Parker, from Tame Impala. There are a lot of people that I would love to. I would really like to collaborate with.
List. That's your passion right there. That list be a passion. Like this is what I want. This is my lineup right now, and it gets longer every time because then you find it's new artists that comes out all the time, and then you have comment with them, and it's like, yeah, we got the same thing. So then I'm gonna switch it from that and go into name one of your top rappers.
Oh, I mean, my favorite is definitely Andre 3000 from Outkast, but I also like some of and Mos Def, like I said, Yasin Bey. I love him. Like the Black Star project that he did with Talib Kweli is like one of my biggest influences ever. Like Mos Def is just like how I think about my raps and stuff like that. Like this man is just crazy in the best of ways. And then like recently, like I love Isaiah Rashad on TDE.
Okay.
The Sun's Tirade is one of my favorite albums ever. But yeah, those are just some of them.
See, I like Eminem. I like Pop. I'm just saying my part because you named a lot.
No,
I got a list too, and I love rap, and it's just like the thing of him, like with Eminem, it's like he raps so fast, and then like you can hear everything that he's. It's just like, oh my god, like yes.
Yeah, I mean Eminem. I will say Eminem. He's been getting a lot of hate recently. Like, of course, I love his early albums. It's like Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, Encore, even like Relapse. I really love. But the thing is, like, you're not going to stay the same forever. And how technical he is, you have no choice but to respect it. Yeah. So it's like, you can hate all you want, but there's no doubt this man is like still incredibly gifted. You don't have to listen to his music, but he's gifted.
Yes. And when you gifted, I mean, can't nobody take that away from you but yourself. You know what I'm saying? people don't understand. I'll be saying, I was just having this conversation with somebody. I'm like, some people are just born with
Yeah.
it. They come out with it. It's in them. They grow with it, like from like little all the way up. And you be like, oh my God. Cause like when you watch, say for instance, like American Idol, you have some people that win every last one.
Yeah.
The end. And you be like, yes, because I knew you was gonna win.
Right.
To that voice, like everything that you came with it, like every time. And that's the mostly thing about it. Like if you right there with it, like on everything, that's just like when I watch Rhythm and Flow. I like this Smoke. Like he went from Spanish to English, and I'm like, yes, like I was like, y'all better pick him. You better.
Yeah.
Because his flow was nice. It was different. And
Just,
yeah. What makes you unique?
I think what makes me unique is like I have a ton of different influences, and I know this is like a it's not a very unique answer, but I think what makes me different is I think I'm really true to what I enjoy. Like I'm not really paying attention to what's trending or anything like that. I'm just making music how I want to, and I'm trying to be as different as I possibly can, but still be very listenable at the same time. Like if, I know they're my friends and stuff, but something that I definitely appreciated when I heard them say this was, my friend Ian would tell me like, dude, when I listen to your music, it just sounds like you. And I think that's one of the best compliments I've ever gotten with like having to do with my music, because if it sounds like me, I'm doing something right. Like he's known me for years. So, I think that's what makes me unique. I'm not trying to lose that. I really just want to keep doing that to the best I can, to the best of my abilities. And I'm still making music in my bedroom, like I'm not in the studio.
Being yourself. That's the
Yeah.
number. Like, people say that all the time, and I'm always saying that, like, you're passionate. You can tell you about what you do, because that's the same thing somebody asked me, like, when I started this, and still they ask, my podcast shine light on other people. And also myself as well, because I like doing stuff as well. But I like to, like, sometimes there's somebody out there that might not know the network, or might not be ready, but this might help. Or, like, can nobody find them? You never know. Like, they might not be touching the right people. And then you have somebody that said, what do you want to make money? I said, of course I want to make money, but I'm not doing it for the money.
Right.
Because I like doing it. It's fun talking to people, finding out different things about them, like, and enjoying their music. And I do it for that. This is the reason why my platform is here, because I like doing it. I enjoy doing it. It's fun. So don't take, I'm saying? Like, don't take the fun out of it. Like, when you make it serious, you be like, come on, I can do this. Let me do it my way, and I'm good.
100%. And yeah, I think that I really like, I wake up in the morning and one of the first things that I think about is, oh, can I make some music today? Can I make something sound cool today? Like, how can I make this new sound if I'm like learning how to engineer this vocal, whatever? Can I write this new verse? Can I make time for this today? Yes, I am. I'll stay up late. I don't care if I have to like get 4 hours of sleep and then go to work. Like it's just what I love, and I understand your passion, and
it shows in your music. It shows, like, just period, like in the way you doing everything. It like, oh my God, it's like when I seen it, because I'm always like on the internet, on different things, and I'll be like, let me just, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, already, like, the video, the photo, it's almost like it grabs your attention. Like, it's like, okay, let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Well,
and then it's vabbing, the vab is there, and it's like the beat and everything. And I'm just like, yes. I'm like, okay, hold on. I have to message this person right here, because I like it. Whether it's out there, how it is out there, I still want to ask questions. I still want to talk to them. I still want to interview them, because it's just like, come on now. This is nice. It's hot.
Thank you.
It's
Well,
fire on fire to me, all of it. And I listened to a couple of them, but you know, it's one that we gonna talk about. But before we talk about it, what is one message you would give to your fans, whoever's listening, or want to walk in your steps, your footsteps?
I would say that if there's one thing that I learned over the last year and a half, it's that you have to pay attention to yourself. You have to love yourself. And that, kind of like what I talk about in the song, that feeling myself, which we're going to talk about, a lot of stuff can be going down, and it could pull you down, but you have to recognize that it's only a moment, and yet you can get out of that, and it's tough, but loving yourself, paying attention to yourself, and doing things that enhance your mind and make you happy are important, and make sure you make time for that. So.
Okay, I mean, man, this realness right here, Sensay. Y'all hear this? Like this is realness right here. This is Sensay being his real self. Like, I love it. Feeling myself, because I'm always feeling myself. I don't care what nobody has to say. I be like, baby, you look beautiful. I do the me. You know what I'm saying? The me, I don't even care about. And some people are like, girl, you ain't going up or down the street, but I see myself.
Yeah.
Right about how you see me.
100%.
About if I see something on myself, I'm looking at it. You see it, because if I don't mind about what I want to own, I'm gonna wear it no matter what, whether what you gotta say or how you feel. It's about how I feel. So that,
like my sister loves this song. And one of the lines in the song is just hilarious, but I'm like, oh, I get it. This song, it's like, I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, put it all on. I put on everything just to hey.
Like, I understand.
Go to the mailbox. No, just go upstairs and sitting on my couch. No,
that's right.
Okay. Where can our listeners connect with you?
My listeners can connect with me on Instagram at Sensay with 6 Y's, because I couldn't get one because someone has that one. And then on Twitter, I'm at Sensay Bin Cozy, because I also go by Cozy. That's like my alternate name, because I stay cozy. And then, YouTube, Sensay. I post all my videos there. And that's pretty much it. Like, reach out to me anytime if you're trying to collab.
These are all platforms as well, people. Okay, you heard them, 6 Y's, Sensay. It always, when I heard the name, it reminded me of the movie, Karate Kid. I'm not saying like that, but when his Sensei, like the old one, not the new one. It's wash on, wash off. Yes. For those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, that reminds me of that one. Yes, indeed. So let's talk about this. Your rap, like Feeling Myself. How did you come up with the name? Like, tell us a little bit more about how everything came about, and then we're gonna play it.
Sure.
You can freestyle a little bit, however you want to do it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, so when I wrote the song, I wasn't exactly in a great part of my life. Like, a lot of stuff was going down. I lost my grandpa, my dog, and my job within like the same like month and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was during the pandemic, and just like, everyone was already feeling some kind of way about the pandemic and not being able to go anywhere. I was in a relationship at the time that wasn't really going too well. I kind of saw that going downhill as well. I'm in a very good relationship now, though.
That's good.
But I got to a point where I was writing, and it was months later, and I knew that I wanted to start releasing music and create. And once I released my first video, I was in a mindset where I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. I'm really loving this. I'm really feel like I'm getting back into my own and to who I really am, and I'm feeling myself now. Like I feel like I've really did a 180, and the music brought me out of that that bad time that I was having, and that's kind of like what I was saying before, like just focusing on yourself and your passion and your happiness, do what makes you happy, and focusing on love, that could pull you out of almost anything. And I think, I learned so much during that time. So like the chorus is, feeling myself, feeling the ceiling, like I've hit the ceiling. Like I feel like I'm kind of like trapped. I can't go any higher. And the goal is always get better, always go higher. I'm feeling concealed, and now I'm revealing my wealth, and it's just in the mind and not the pocket.
Hey.
Because, I heard wealth is in the mind, not the pocket from Pharrell. I've always been into his brand growing up, Billionaire Boys Club. I'm pretty sure that was something that was, I don't know if that was their mantra or something, but it's something that I think was like written in their store in New York. And then, I love Pharrell and everything he does, like production, rapping, his NERD stuff, his solo stuff. I think Marvin Gaye also said wealth is in the mind, not the pocket. And I think it's also said in this song Excuse Me by A$AP Rocky. I love A$AP Rocky. And I think, have you heard Excuse Me? I love that song.
Like I said, I listened to it. Was funny, and it's sad to say this. Like, I listen to so much music, and sometimes I don't even know who's singing it. It depends. And and my kids would be like, "Mom, that's this person," or I would know it, and I would not remember the names. I'm like, don't pick me for no team trying to name songs and like name people of it. I'm good at finding good music.
Yeah.
I'm finding good movies, but not always remembering sometimes who sung it. So I could probably have heard it, and didn't know who was actually singing it or who was it by. And my kids would be like, I'll be playing something. I'll be like, hey, they'd be like, that's this person. My oldest, he loved, like, you would think, and I did play music when he was in my belly and when he was out, but you would think like he was back in our day. Like he listened to everything, like everything that you probably be saying here, probably like, yeah, I know that person could probably name some more people and name music and different things. And he loves to dance.
Yeah.
So of course you got to love the music to know, to dance and all that. So that's a hard one. So I'm gonna say, maybe yes, maybe not. I can't actually say a quick yes because depends.
Yeah. Well, his music videos are inspiring to me too. Like the Excuse Me music video is actually like lodged in the middle of this music video that he has for his song LSD. But he comes in and it's like the camera pans down. He's just rapping in this mirror and he's, excuse me, Mr. Bill Collector, I got problems. It's so sick. I love that song. But yeah, anyway.
Look, you should be an acting too. You like acting as well? Like that would be good as well to get into also.
Yeah, when I was younger, I actually did like commercials. I sucked at acting. I think I'd probably be good now, but me, like, I think I'm more in control of my expressions and my just like everything now. But when I was young, I look back, like my mom has this, I think she has all my commercials saved, but it's just hilarious to look back at it. It's like,
but it's you.
It's me. It is me though. Yeah, it is me.
And it means so much to parents because I go back in videos of my kids when they was little and they be like, that wasn't me. Yes, this was you. That is you. Like, why did I have that on? Why you let me, Mom, why did you take a video of me? I'm like, because that's a moment to look at back at. You guys grow so fast. Like, 1 minute you're about this small, and the next minute now you're grown. Look at that. See? Like, from that moment you look back at that, and then you be grateful when you grow up, because they still young. When they get older, they're going to be grateful that I got them pictures and them videos and stuff like that to look back at.
Yeah. And
So,
I'm lucky, though. Like, I really do love my, I have good parents. I'm actually hanging out with my dad after this.
okay. Okay. So let me get my last thing in question, and then we're going to play this. We're going to play this feeling myself. Okay. And it's basically some jokes just to, make it a little funny. I hope it's not too corny. I don't care. It's fun. It was a little funny to me anyway. So
hey, listen.
it's the fun for me. You know what I'm saying? It's the fun for me. How do you make a bandstand?
How do I make a bandstand? It's a joke.
Yes.
Oh.
like on the back of the Laffy Taffies when they be asking them crazy. This is almost like that. Yes.
How do I make a bandstand?
Yeah. It's okay.
I don't know.
So, how you make a bandstand? Take away the chairs. Just take the just take the chairs away. I told you it's a little corny. It's okay. Give it up for Love Queen. Yes. Hey. One more, and we about to play your music.
Okay.
What type of music are balloons afraid of?
Pop.
Ah, you got it. Woo, you have won. Let's get to it. Let's get to what he's won. Here goes the feeling myself. The video. The music. Here we go. I wish I could send something through the. That.
Finally, my mind feels free, released from the shackles in the penitentiary. I was crazy for a minute, man, I couldn't even sleep, but I wasn't saying anything you couldn't hear a beat. Kept my mouth shut for the family, man, I kept my mouth shut so the boys could eat. Sharing what you're going through is harder than you think. Didn't want to be a burden, to be a missing link. Bam, don't go in the set, need to cop a jetpack like Boba Fett. There were times that I was thinking in a hover breath. I just had to say so like Doja Cat. It's important to be speaking on the problems that we face, and I was Reggie Miller in my place, man, I was pacing. All I needed was to talk about it in the open. Drop some things off that drive me roping the side of the cliff so I don't fall. If I let go, I'd have to stay so long. Haven't felt great in a minute. I'm just glad y'all listen. This was a thing I was missing. Stand up, chest out, I've risen. Fly to the sky on a griffin. Haven't felt this great in a minute. Just in the mind of the pocket. Yeah, feeling myself. Feeling the ceiling, I'm healing myself. Feeling concealing, revealing my wealth. Just in the mind of the pocket. Yeah, feeling myself. Feeling the ceiling, I'm healing myself. Feeling concealing, revealing my wealth. Just in the mind of the pocket. Yeah, feeling myself. Feeling the ceiling, I'm healing myself. Feeling concealing, revealing my wealth. Just in the mind of the pocket. I woke up feeling wonderful today. All my worries wash into the grave. Surfing in the morning, caught a wave. My God, relief is something I've been understanding. My God, hole in one like Tiger PGA. I'm looking out the window, seeing planes. Noticing the beauty of the shade. Thinking yellow, I can't walk away. I tell my future self I'll be okay. Tell my future self I'll be okay.
It's feeling myself by Sensay. Oh my goodness, people. You guys need to go follow him at Sensay with 6 Ys, okay? He's on all platforms, you guys. Heard him here. Love Queen. Let's chat. First interview. I am super excited about this. But this feeling myself, not only is the video nice, the vibe, the beat, the everything. It's hot. Go blow it up, like it, share it out, go listen. All of it, all platforms, y'all. Go check him out. And he's a cool guy, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You know, like, I mean, thank you for giving me the interview, you know? I mean, couldn't done it without you, right?
Absolutely.
And I could have tried, you know, but I don't know if I could have did it the correct way, you know. And then I like the shirt. I mean, we could switch it out, and then you could be me for, you know, on the other side. I can come to Philly. I ain't never been, you know.
Yeah,
so,
you would like Philly. I love Philly, man.
That'd be nice. Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Because you know, technically, I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
You know. How's the food where you at in Philly?
Food, I think Philly's a sandwich town. Like, you can get a really...
Not a technician is not here, but, you know, trying to push it back.
Yeah, Philly's like a sandwich town. Like, you can get a really good sandwich at a lot of different places. We got, like, the Italian market where it has great food. Downtown, there are a bunch of great restaurants. I love the food here, and you know, like, I grew up my whole life pretty much going to New York. I'm from Jersey, so I used to go to so yeah, I was like really used to going to New York, and I moved here for work, and I fell in love with it. I thought that I was gonna be here for like a year or two and then move out there to New York, but here I am, almost 4 years later, and yeah, I don't know if I want to leave.
Okay, well then I say, if you don't want to go nowhere, don't do it. I mean, you can go, you can always travel and come back. That's how I look at it. So
That's true.
yeah, I'm gonna say this. Do you have anything else for the listeners? Do you want to tell them anything else, like anything you want to leave them with before we get out of here? Before I play my last Love Queen, let's chat.
Do you want me to rap a little bit? I'll do it.
I mean, yes. Like I told you, the flow is yours. The interview is about Sensay.
Okay.
Go and leave us with some. Yes.
I'll hold on. Let me get a little beat or something here. All right. Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah, you got this.
So maybe I'll start off a little, going a little hard, maybe end it off a little wavy.
Hey.
Okay. New music coming soon. Who knows? I might be singing on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm living within my life. No feeling, I don't wanna live a lie. Wanna be lit, don't get on the skies. Aside from the past 2 years, I was high. Took a faith of a mountain like that, but I don't have a map or a lead for the guide. No, passage aside, but I gotta be a driver, so myself to define. Oh yeah, now I will be a 10 with the ends of the line. Space in the red, so I'm into the line. Spread the extends on my tracks gonna shine. Time to the sun, so I'm speaking resistance. Everything I want is gotta be consistent. All in the dark, no resistance. Guess that I'm used to the social distance. I got more. Go ahead.
You got more? Okay. Hey.
There we go. Come on. Okay. Whoa. Things to lift off the toes. I'm gonna try to see control. And I gotta tie your feet to the shows. Whoa. Might be a jigsaw thrown in the road. Looking at a higher speed in the pros. Buying a tire, sweeping the pros. In the money, I'm staying loyal. Not bouncing back and forth, spinning coil. Running like steam soil, but it's about to heat up like chili oil. If I think I'm getting spoiled, I take up with the punches like Jimmy Doyle. Box at the top, but it's focused falling. Hands in the road, down pretty oil. That's how it is, that's all it is. Wanna beat this game, since I'm thinking, know I'm on the right track like getting this. Right on that juice and I'll keep my mind. Never wanna be over in a deep with a smile. Everyone is sleeping when I'm as a child. Can't we do the stickers, I'll be back up on the foul. Whoa. I got more if you want. You want me to get a little wavy?
Oh, let's go.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna get a little wavy.
Okay.
Yeah. The sun was the same color as the saffron. He was turning blue, and the yellow was the same song. Salt in that energy, limestone synergy. Digging for the fountain, you can't get rid of it. Mind, body, evolution, everyone can find solution. God knows I worked on myself through every self-delusion. And now I see better, pillow with the goose feathers. And I eat better, grilling up a sweet pepper. This a leaf that the sun is 7-3-11. Pull me to a new dimension, warmer than the heat measure. And where the cold at? I sold that, made a couple thousand, picture me with a Kodak.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey.
Yeah. Well,
Hey.
maybe one more.
Let's go. It's hot over here. I don't know about where y'all at, but it's hot right here.
Though the mountains the same color as the grass, long growing every second with the lessons that I pass on. Even if I pass on, know I'll live forever in the minds of my children and my brothers that I latch on. I took the latch off, did another match off. Candles for a moment that be smelling like success walked in through the nostrils and out through the mouth cough. I was so sick of the days as a southpaw, fighting for my life, undefeated in the air like one main weapon. Pay attention to the trends. Only up from here.
Hey.
Only up, missile in the stratosphere. My God.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Real freestyle. They don't look. That's like when you pick somebody freestyle. It's totally different at times when they on the like when you make a video, because sometimes people be like, is that really them? And then when you actually hear them like do it themselves, it's like, yes, that's me.
Yeah. That's me.
Yes. This they did the kid in them bars. Yes.
I had to do it. I had to do it. First interview. I had to do it.
Back to back. Hey, and getting it. That's, I mean, oh, thank you. That was awesome. That was fire. Like blowing it up on Love Queen Let's Chat. You guys, like I keep saying, go follow, go blow him up. Like, I mean, he got so much music. He does it all. Okay, the band, musician, rapping. I mean, that's just talent right there. And when in school, okay, like all of it, like at Sensay. Go follow him, you guys. It's Love Queen Let's Chat, you guys. I'm about to play us out. Yeah, and that's what Sensay came to do. He came to chat with Love Queen, and I got more than just a chat, you guys. Like I said, he's on all platforms, you guys. Thank you for listening. Go share, go follow, go like, blow Sensay up with 6 Ys. Thank you again.
Thank you.
No problem. Go enjoy yourself today. It's Friday. Hey.
Thank you. Enjoy your week. I appreciate love so much. Thanks for having me.
Well, we